Excuse me. Care to hum hail to the chief?
I don't believe this.
Oh, you can believe it. It happened. Alan is out, Alexandras in. Thanks to a voting block of my ex-wives. It was really actually a classic Spaulding power grab. And Alan and I were the ones that got grabbed.
Have you seen him? Is he okay?
Oh, yeah, I was here for all of it.
This is so unfair.
He feels like he has lost everything.
No. I mean, look, there has to be a place for him at the company, right?
I wouldn't be so sure of that.
Oh, you don't seem very upset about all this.
Well, I don't always show everything I'm feeling. How about you?
Yeah, I'm upset about this. This is a terrible blow to Alan.
Mm-hmm. And maybe to his fiancée as well.
What's that supposed to mean?
The other night I asked you what you would do if Alan lost all his money and power, and you told me you'd marry him anyway. It wouldn't make any difference because that's not what attracted you to him, remember?
Yeah, I do remember. What, do you think I made that up?
That's what's happened. He has lost everything. Still willing to put your money where your mouth is?
You think I would desert Alan because he came out on the wrong end of a boardroom mugging?
It is an option.
Uh-huh. And you really think I'm that shallow?
No, actually, I know you too well to use that word to describe you.
Give me one that fits.
Pragmatic.
Oh, wow. Well, that's right up there with those other nasty epithets like assertive and independent.
No, hey, Olivia, don't get me wrong. I happen to admire your practicality. I really do.
Yeah, I can see all that respect in your eyes. Wait a minute. Is that something else I see?
Hey, listen. No, I'm being honest with you. You do. You have a phenomenal ability to monitor your surroundings at all times, so that at any given moment you know precisely what action to take to maximize the benefit to you.
Don't talk about me like that. Don't.
That's not true.
Hey. I'm not a robot. I have feelings and needs just like everyone else. You of all people should know that.
And you love my father.
Yeah, as it happens.
Okay, well, as it happens, so do I. So I'm sure you can understand why I would bring up the subject of loyalty.
It's one of Alan's favorites.
Well, actually, it is his favorite. Look, you made it very clear what you thought the two of us could have together. Okay? And yet you accepted his proposal of marriage anyway. That's hardly a fairy tale romance. And that's when he had all the money and power. Now
things have changed.
Right.
Uh-huh. And I don't just mean with Alan. I mean with Beth, too.
What?
I ran into Lizzie today at the Beacon. She wasn't a very happy young lady.
No?
Seems she walked in on Bill and Beth in a rather compromising position. Did you know that?
Yeah, actually I did. She told me about it the other day. So what?
So what's the reason for this loyalty? Chit-chat. Really? Because things have changed for me? Or because they've changed for you?
Don't do this.
What? I'm just monitoring my surroundings, and from what I can gather, Beth has not only moved out, she's moved on in a rather big way. Maybe you're wondering how to do the same.
God, you really love to play games, don't you?
I thought you knew me better than that. Then you must know if I'm playing a game. Or not. You know, it's fine with me, really. You can put all this on me if you want to. Just remember, you're the one who came to me wondering about my loyalty to Alan several times.
Yeah. And
I'm wondering, well, can't help thinking that maybe this is more about protecting yourself than your father.
I have no idea what the hell you're talking about.
You don't want to see him hurt. You're worried that he'll be hurt. And wouldn't it be awful if you're the one who did it? Again. No, you can't have that. If Alan's going to be betrayed, it should be by anyone else, even me. What were you going to tell me about Beth and Bill?
It does not concern you.
No. No? Well, then who's playing games now? From the night we staged that little act of ours for Alan, which turned out to be not such a little act, you have gone on and on and on and on about Alan and me because it suits you, right? Then we can focus on my loyalty to him as opposed to bringing up Beth and Bill and getting into what's really going on in that head of yours.
Oh, so now you're a mind reader.
It doesn't take a whole lot. You know what I have always found attractive about your father? He never pretended he didn't want what he wanted. And he was never afraid to go after it. And he would never, ever let anyone else take the lead because he likes being out front. And why waste the time? But you, I still can't figure you out.
I didn't realize that was a long-term project.
You're not like your father in some ways. But there's so many differences. A million of them. I haven't been very fair to you. You asked me a question, I want to answer it. The change at the top of Spaulding doesn't affect me one bit. And I really don't see that changing unless...
Unless what?
There's a good reason. A damn good reason.
Why don't you define damn good?
I am so tired of this. Because it is a game. Feels like one. And the problem with games, Phillip, is once they're over, all you have is a win or a loss.
It's usually the way they work.
Yeah, well, I want more than that, okay? I am more than that. Winning isn't enough for me.
What would be?
I don't know. I don't know. It feels like I'm still waiting for it.
It's not very pragmatic.
Well, then you don't know me as well as you thought you did.
What the hell is wrong with you? Smoking a cigar in your condition. That's great, Dad. That's great.
I'm fine, Philip. I'm feeling stronger every day. Come on. Some things just cry out for celebration. Why don't you join me?
Oh, I'm going to join you, Dad. What are you doing here? And what happened with Alexandra? I looked for you in the study. I was half expecting to find the two of you in a pool of blood.
Yes. But we're both standing. For now.
You have a plan. Well, that was fast.
You know, your Aunt Alexandra has been prancing around, very proud of herself lately, hasn't she?
Yeah, she has.
Well, just watch. Watch and learn.
Alan? Thomas said you were here. What are you doing? I'm sorry. I'm so sorry.
Dad, I've got a few things to do. I'll be back.
Well, how are you feeling? Well, why don't you go home and rest?
I feel great. I'm getting stronger every day. Now, look, there's something I need to talk with you about. Something I'm planning on doing at the wedding.
The wedding?
Yes. As you know, I've asked Alexandra to stage this spectacular event. And as a way of showing her my appreciation and thanks, I'm going to neutralize her.